Now what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be incorporating the sweet potatoes. I just want to measure them to make sure that I get just the right amount. I want about 8 ounces. It is 8 ounces. Perfect. So I'm incorporating 2, maybe, small, medium-sized sweet potatoes. They were about 8 ounces, and I'm going to peel them and steam them. There we go. Now my sweet potatoes are nice and steamed, and I've already placed them in a little bowl. I'm just going to get the back of my fork, and I'm just going to mash it. And I'm not going to mash it too much. I want little chunks in there. Now another reason why I chose to incorporate sweet potato into my cornbread is because of the color. It's a beautiful tint of orange, and it's really beautiful. It's very visually appealing to the baby, especially since they're really into colors and stuff like that. Just going to give this a good mash. On my Instagram, I'll put my Instagram name below. On my Instagram, I did this recipe, but I just got the steamed sweet potato and I cut them up in little tiny squares and I incorporated them into the sweet potato. She was not fooled at all, and she just took out the little pieces of the cooked sweet potato and just ate the cornbread. That's why I'm doing it like this today. There we go. That's perfect. Now I've transferred the mashed sweet potato into a big bowl where I am now going to be incorporating this little Jiffy corn muffin mix. And to that I'm going to be adding 1/3 cup of whole milk because my daughter is 1 and right now she's currently at whole milk. And I'm going to be cracking an egg and putting it on top. There we go. Everything is nice and mixed together. There's a little bit of chunks of the sweet potato, but most of it is just mashed, so it blends in beautifully. It gives it a really pretty color too. So remember, my oven is preheated at 350 degrees, and I'm just going to be using this today. I already added some nonstick spray to it, and I'm just going to be adding this batter to it, and I'm going to be placing it in my oven for about 15, maybe 20 minutes, and I'm going to be, after the 15-20 minutes, I'm just going to get a fork and I'm going to put it in the center of my little pan to see if it comes out clean, and if it comes out clean, it's ready to go. So here it is, guys, the sweet potato cornbread for your picky toddler eaters. It smells really beautiful in the kitchen. It kind of reminds me of Thanksgiving. Before my daughter was born, I only ate sweet potato during Thanksgiving. But what I realize now that I'm making my daughter a lot of sweet potato types of foods, sweet potato is already so naturally sweet that it really doesn't need all that added sugar and brown sugar and extra flavor to it. It's actually very beautiful all by itself. So I'm going to let it cool for a few minutes, and then I'm going to cut up a slice, show you what it looks like on the inside of the cake, and I'm going to serve a little slice to my daughter to see if it's baby approved, as I do at the end of every video.
Mommy.
Okay, now let's pick this up and check it out. It's very moist, very beautiful. Let's see, I'm going to turn this over like that. So you could see little chunks of the sweet potato. Very moist, a lot more moist than it would have been if you would have just made a cornbread. And these little bumps that you see here are not from the cornmeal. It's from pieces of the sweet potato. Very, very moist, very crummy. It looks delicious, and I can't wait for baby to try it. Okay, let's see how little one likes it. What do we think? Do we like it? And what I love about this recipe is that not only is it baby friendly, but it's, if babies approve of it, that means that we as mommies approve of it too. So if they like the taste, most likely we will as well. So I did make an entire box of the Jiffy cornbread, but I'm not going to be giving the whole thing to her, obviously. So I'm going to be giving her a little bit here and there as a little treat. I myself am going to enjoy some too. It seems to be baby approved. She seems really happy. Oh, she just threw a little piece. But she does seem very happy. When she doesn't like something, she immediately lets me know by looking at me with a silly face or a yucky face. But she looks very happy right now. What do we think? Do we like it? Good. Okay, so it seems baby approved. So I know how I said it's definitely baby approved, but I really wanted to taste it because with Allison's food, like I said, I like to always try it myself to make sure that it has a good texture, that it tastes good too. Because if she likes it and I like it, we could definitely do this recipe again together when she gets older. And I did just take a bite, and it is really, really good. Yummy. Yes, baby. So it's really, really good. It's super, super moist. I mean, I don't think I'm going to be making traditional cornbread anymore. I'm definitely going to be playing with cornbread a little bit more for her. This is really, really good. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video as much as we enjoyed making it for you. Please be sure to like, subscribe, comment if you have any other ideas on other recipes that we can make. If you also have a picky toddler and you're having a little bit of problems coming up with some ideas for baby to be able to eat healthy food and enjoy them, please let me know. Let me know what you've tried. She loves this cornbread. Oh, oh, she's dancing. She likes it a lot.